Hi everyone, my name is Tzipi Horowitz Kraus, and today I will present you the Educational Neuroimaging Center at the Technion. In our lab, we investigate the basics neuroimaging foundations for brain development, which means that we work with young babies aged sometimes 0 to 18 years old. We use a variety of neuroimaging tools in order to determine their typical and atypical brain development. This work is in a collaboration with many labs in the United States and also in Europe. Some of them are in Johns Hopkins or in St. Louis, Washington University, or even in Cincinnati Children's Hospital. One of the commonalities to all these different populations that you see here on the screen, kids with epilepsy, kids with dyslexia, children with psychiatric disorder, ADHD, and many others, are language or and reading development problems. And we use many imaging tools and technological developments such as heart rate measurements, DNA, structural and functional connectivity measures coming out of the MRI scanner, EEG patterns, facial expression, more simple EEG and wavelets information, and even robots to generate big data. As you see here to your right, we are working with functional and structural connectivity data. We create models using graph theory measurements. We look at brain-to-brain synchronization, meaning looking at two individuals and how their brains sync, and also facial expression units with some of our collaborators here at the Technion. We also use VR, virtual reality devices, to create a neurofeedback training to improve brain activation in children. And the reason that reading and language development or disorders are common to all these variety children that I mentioned is the fact that reading is very, very complex, and it relies on many, many brain regions, as you see in this image here. Therefore, many children suffer from reading problems with lots and lots of consequences, short and long term. In our lab, we basically go from the bedside or the classroom to the bench, looking at from behavior to the MRI, to the change in blood flow, metabolites, and to DNA. The projects that we have in our lab are varying from genetic data to neurotransmitters data coming from the MR scanner to environmental factors and way to improve cognitive and learning abilities in these children, as well as many modalities for brain imaging until we get to the gold standard, which is improved outcomes and behavior. We use integration models such as deep learning and for prediction of good and worse outcomes, clustering algorithms, as well as predictive models. If you want to know more, I encourage you to contact us in these details, and please go into our website and learn some more. Thank you so much.